Good old Paul gets a bad rap. Hear me out. In the Bible, there's three passages where he seems to be limiting what women are supposed to do in the assemblies, and they're not supposed to be preachers or teachers or anything else. If you read Paul carefully, you'll come to the conclusion that he adores women, respects women, and in no way would he want to limit women, except that there's a certain context to each of those passages. And there's also a challenge when it comes to translations. Leaving all that aside, okay? There's a lot of scholarship out there that would uh, tell you that in reality, Paul was not. No, the people that read Paul as a misogynist are misreading Paul altogether. Okay, you want to take into consideration not only the biblical context, but the cultural river in which Paul was living. He lived in a Hellenistic world. And I am going to tell you, in that time, some people thought the women were nothing but deformed men. Okay? This is the kind of world he lived in. Okay? Women were incapable, were seen as less than a man, defective, incapable of thinking, etc., etc., etc. A woman was left. A man was right, the woman was left. A man was dry, the woman was wet, and not in a good way, and things like that. Okay, black and white, all these things. Okay, in this context, okay, Paul says there's no more male nor female. Okay, let that sink into your brain. In his mind, he's saying there's no difference. We're both children of God. There's no more differences. Okay. There's then he does talk about the woman being a weaker vessel, which if you are not brainwashed by 21st century propaganda, you understand that women have certain physical limitations. They can be overcome only if you have the desire to overcome said limitations, which, why would you? Anyway, that's my thought. But read Paul carefully. Spend some time just reading his letters, and you'll see how many women are talked about in there. All right? God bless.